How's everybody doing today? A little cloudy today, not too much of the haymaker, but that's okay. Today we're gonna have some fucking wild stories. Anyways, let's roll. Buckle up, boys. I'm driving. Now, before I get into these two stories, I'll just tell you a little story. Jokes, wine, and bunny blood. Well, when I was about 8 years old or so, maybe 9, we lived in the country and I hunted rabbits and shit all the time, and not for the hell of it, but to eat. Well, we were out rabbit hunting, me and an older gentleman, Kerry Regan, and his son, and you're driving on the country roads, and two of you are sitting on the hood of the car and one's driving. You just drive along slow and see rabbits and shoot them. Well, everybody told us, somebody told a joke, we had a gallon of wine we'd be passing around. Anyways, I shot this rabbit, and the son of a bitch, I guess I got him in the spinal column somewhere, because he was doing fucking cartwheels, but bleeding like a motherfucker. Well, I was trying to catch him, so of course I was covered in fucking blood. So that's just the end of that story. Now, I don't know if you guys can see these things or not. I don't know, but there is me getting off a plane in Whitehorse when I was 15. Anyways, that's where this story starts. It was an air cadet camp, and one night this great big motherfucker was pounding on this kid in one of the barracks rooms, and I come in the room seeing what's going on. I nailed the cocksucker with his chair. Well, he turned around and fucking hit me. By that time, 3 or 4 more guys were on top of him, but I guess he cracked my jaw a little anyways. So I was, of course, at the medical room and shit with the doctor and nurse and that. Next morning, I went to take an ice pack back there, and it was early in the morning. Well, I walked in the medical room, and this doctor and nurse were on the couch. Well, you know what they're doing. Reserve officers, most of these camps, maybe the commanding officers, regular forces, but the rest of them are fucking useless, cocksucking weekend warriors. Anyways, because I caught them doing something they weren't supposed to be fucking doing, didn't take about 3-4 fucking days, I was in front of the commanding officer, and they were fucking throwing me out of there. And, of course, I was in Whitehorse, being 15 years old. They had to fly me to Vancouver. Well, the plane stops, you know, Dawson Creek, Prince George, all that in them days. So they had to send me with a military escort. 15 years old. Fuck, man, I couldn't believe it, the looks I got. Anyways, that's my first story with goddamn reserve officers and how sex ruined my fucking military career. Anyways, next, I'm going to have to read this to you a little bit. Can you read that, guys? I don't fucking know. Anyways, 32 air cadets rescued, and I'll just read this quick and then I'll explain it to you. A dramatic rescue of 32 New West Air Cadets averted a possible tragedy in Golden Ears Park Sunday. The youngsters from Squadron 513 were on a minimal equipment survival trip when heavy rains flooded out their campsite. The cadets, aged between 10 and 18 years, including 6 girls, had only sleeping bags and plastic sheets for protection. They were led by 2 outlaws. Fucking reserve officers again. Guy and a girl. 3 cadets hiked about 4 miles to the car belonging to one of the expedition when they drove to the RCMP quarters. These people walked out a trail that we came in that was under 3 feet of fucking water when they went out. The trio told police some of the group were suffering from exposure. 35 members of the Maple Ridge Emergency Program launched a search in conjunction with the RCMP and Golden Ears Parks branch. God damn it. There were no problems finding them. Around 11 a.m., an hour after rescue party found the campers, Canadian Forces helicopter arrived and airlifted them out of the area. They were taken to Maple Ridge Hospital and later released. One of the rescuers said some of the cadets were only semi-conscious when the rescuers reached them. They didn't realize how close they were to death. Oh, fuck, we did. If those 3 hadn't come out, there would have been 35 dead up there now. Okay, and it goes on a little bit more of it, but I'll tell you the fucking story. This is in November. and we're up in the mountains. Now, everybody there except for, I was a corporal by then, and another guy, probably a year older than me, was a sergeant. Now, the reason I mentioned about me hunting for so fucking long, when we, at our air cadet building, we had our own shooting range downstairs. So by the time I was 14, my commanding officer made me the range master, because I was a fucking 14-year-old kid and I was out shooting his range master any day of the fucking week. Come on, these guys are city fucking boys, right? I mean, I was used to fucking hunting to eat, for fuck's sakes. Anyways, so they had really wanted me to be off to Royal Roads College and in Victoria and go into fucking pilot training, all this shit. My commanding officer was pushing me to this shit because he was a nice way. He seen the potential, I guess. Anyways, we got up this fucking mountain and it was raining, folks. It was raining like a motherfucker. Well, these stupid fucking reserve officers, they got us to camp beside this fucking river on a sandbar. The sergeant and me said, look, man, this is not the fucking place for us to be in this fucking weather, right? Well, they're fucking reserve officers, weekend warriors. What the fuck can we say? Well, about 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, we woke up to fucking screaming and yelling and what the fuck's going on? There's actually guys on air mattresses. One guy was floating down their creek when he woke up. Because what had happened is one of the dams above us had fucking burst. Now, it flooded us, man. And we're talking it'd been pissing rain for fucking 24 hours or more. The chances of starting a fire were fucking slim and none. So, me and the sergeant, we got everybody fucking doubled up because these stupid fucking officers know what the fuck they were doing. We got everybody doubled up in sleeping bags to keep fucking warm, right? It's the only fucking way, direct body heat, well, in your underwear or whatever, right? Well, of course, me and him, I guess, kids, whatever, worrying about all our fucking little chicks. We didn't end up doubled up. I don't know how that fucking happened anyways, but partway through the night, I guess both of us got hypothermia really fucking bad, folks. I mean bad. They put me in this tent with the 6 girls. Of course, they're all cuddling me, trying to keep me warm, and I fucking come to, and there's all these girls, bras and panties all around me. I thought, fuck, is this heaven? Am I died? If this is heaven, I went down to come here a long time ago. Anyways, there was this big Chinook helicopter come and picked us up off the fucking side of that mountain. It's cool. They had an electric sleeping bag. They put me in an electric sleeping bag and plugged it into the wall. It was pretty neat. Landed us in a football field in Haney, and fucking ambulances waiting there for us and transport. And I got in the hospital. Fucking doctor goes, coming in on this fucking stretcher. He goes, holy shit, this guy's not breathing. Well, I could have fucking told you that, motherfucker. Anyways, they give me a little fucking jump start, get my heart going, I guess. I was okay. I was pretty fucked up for about a week after that, I guess. But once again, they're sending these kids out with people that have no fucking idea what they're doing, and they fucking near killed 2 of us, okay? So, the amount of brass and shit I seen after that was fucking crazy, the investigations and shit. But that's just a little bit of stories, and after that thing happened, I kind of lost interest in anything to do with the fucking military, right? And I'd been going all over. I'd been in the fucking Forces base in Comox, the big one down in the U.S., Woodby, Ireland. Every couple months I was on these bases, and I was ready to fucking go do it, but that discouraged me a little bit. And sorry about that rant yesterday. I've had that conversation too many times with too many fucking people. You just got to understand what's going on, people. Anyways, on what else to tell you today, have a kick-ass day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning for sure.